I don't think anyone should be calling this bum out just because he does YouTube. You call him out.
It's just because people want to put him in his place. They don't like the disrespect in regards to the hard work that they do, and I can understand that. It's like look, there are fighters and boxers right now that have spent 10, 20 plus years grinding every day at the gym just to get a single moment of glory and fame from fighting. And then you have Jake Paul and Logan Paul who don't have that 10, 20 plus years of grinding, who already have the fame and fortune to build and capitalize off of. So I can understand the frustrations and the disrespect there. And like it is what it is. It's like you spend so many years trying to do this stuff and get that fame and glory, get that McGregor money, get that Floyd money, get the status of Canelo or any of these greats, and then you're seeing that all of your hard work is getting washed over by somebody who's just now jumping in. So I understand 100% there. Yeah, I understand 100% all these fighters wanting to take them out, because it's like,
even if they can't,
you're washing over my 20 plus years of dedication to the sport,
or you're trying to take my whole life's work away from me. You really think I'm gonna let some YouTube TikTok little bitch do some shit like that? No, I am so terribly sorry. I'm not gonna let you humiliate me. You do nothing. You do not work harder than me. No.
And that's why he needs to prove it. Once they start getting more fights under their belts, then they'll start getting that respect.
Go fight real people. That's the last time I'm gonna say it. Fight real fighters, not retired people. Real fighters.
Even if it's not that great of a box or anything like that. Like Logan was talking about this
Canelo,
too. Like
Pacquiao, Charlo, Triple G. You got all these people out here like you guys can box. These are real fighters.
Well, no. So
Shakir Stevenson, that dude, the 21-year-old, he's even fucking. You guys can box him. He's 21-0.
Yeah.
He's coming up, dude. That you can go box him.
Well, so like I think the smart route for them is to fight kind of like how like boxers and UFC fighters, they'll fight people that I wouldn't say they fight bums, but they'll fight people that kind of have like an iffy record that will help kind of like build them up.
Or they pad a record. Like a lot of people, you pad your record. You fight shitty people, and just to build a record up to get to a point where you want to get to,
or just to build the experience.
Just because you do that doesn't mean you're good. Just because it doesn't mean you're good. You have to fight people that are ranked, that are literally in the rankings, that are literally blowing people out, that have a shit ton of fights. You want those fights. You want people that are your size, your weight, your speed, the mirror image of you. You want to damn near fight yourself. That's what you thrive. That's what you want to shoot for. Yeah. If you happen to get an advantage over your opponent, there you go. You should already be winning right now already. If you see holes in the game, watch tape, watch anything you can do to get an advantage over your opponent. You can do so much literally just by watching. Like it is insane. You don't even have to you could just watch. But at the same time, you also need to touch. You need the senses to touch, feel, to get the motion muscle memory into your brain implanted, period. So it's not all just that. But I mean, everything's all one big fucking circle, literally.
Yeah, you got to combine the mental and strategical awareness, combine it with your ability to physically respond and act on those plans and mental thought process, and to coordinate it effectively.
It's harder than you think, right?
Especially too, because it's like,
it's not hard to do YouTube and shit like that. I'm sorry, but it is hard to fight real people with real skill, real talent that really do this.
Yeah,
so
like
you know what I'm saying,
like the this one of the days that I sparred at the gym. It was the one after we had done. I sparred like 2 or 3 different guys. The second guy that I sparred, he clearly was a lot better. He was clearly had a good few years under his belt of boxing, and so me and him sparred, and he was outworking me. I couldn't be able to break through. He kept on countering my shots.
Because you probably came back and did way better than that. All right.
Yeah. Well, not against him. Once we switched to the next guy, which I was talking about, he was like 6'3" or so, and I managed to clip on the eye.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
him.
Like one of the coaches that Fringano was working with. You're a big window. A lot of people like to break windows. Don't let people break your windows, because you let them break your windows, you're gonna lose. Like literally, you're tall, you're big. You don't have to sit there. People love breaking windows, and you got a lot of windows. Yeah, like literally. So it's like you gotta literally know how to like use your body, like your weight. Logan Paul can do that beautifully.
But and it's this, and the skill difference too between the guy that I had sparred, who had several years of experience, and now he was just picking apart and already knew how my game was, versus a guy afterwards who was still in the learning process, and I was able to be pretty effective against him.